I made a goof. I made a goof. Also, hi John. I did something silly. So to explain to you what I was doing, when I go to stream, in fact, let me just drag this over here so you guys can see. So here's OBS. Here's my OBS scene, right? When I go to like select my YouTube thing and I click edit, I have a little drop down menu where I need to pick the like scheduled stream that I set up, and I didn't do that. So it tried to create a new one instead of going to the one I already had, and I'm like, shit. So I'm gonna have to go into like YouTube and like delete that old one because that didn't need to happen. Where is that? That was my bad. That didn't need to exist. Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah. Let me delete that one forever. Yes, I'm saying deleting that is permanent. Oops. Plus, you got 3 stars in a row. Oh, 3 stars for what? Because that sounds impressive. I don't know what that means in this context, but impressive nonetheless. Also, you guys like the Seal Slammers music? Because I do. It's fun. I need this on Spotify already. I need to recalibrate iFishing mocap too. Recalibrate. There it goes. 3 5 stars. Oh, 3 5 stars? What the fuck is that? That's bullshit. What? Dude, that's wild. I don't get that lucky at all. I did like a 10 pull on ZZZ just before stream, and I got like 3 A ranks. I didn't get a single S. I wanted Orphe, damn it. I was like, nah, we're not doing that. What if we just like didn't do that at all? In fact, I mean, well, see, that's just not nice. My pulls aren't very good lately. I was supposed to have good luck. Ashua lied to me in Zenless. How dare you? You said my luck was good today. It's supposed to be anyways. You lost a 50-50. You got 2 Flins in a row. Oh, okay. So this is Genshin stuff. I still have yet to play Genshin a lot. If we were to pick that back up again, I would legitimately have to go through the entirety of Natlan. And I think it's like the fight with Arlecchino at the end of Fontaine. I'd have to do that, all of Natlan, and whatever's in Nautic right now. We'd be doing Zenless for so long. Or not, we'd be doing Genshin for like 2 months, I feel like. That'd be like 2 months easily of doing Genshin stuff. You're one happy boy? I mean, yeah, dude, if you got 3 like S ranks immediately, like, good job, man. Also, hi, Krail, I see you. So, you guys ready to pop back into the plot? Use your phone data over Wi-Fi, rip 200 megabytes. Let's see. So last time we saw all the dead Ellies. Also, they're kind of funny posed. Poor Ellies. All the dead ones. She's kept getting bleeded. Well, let's go wander over here and see what the plot actually is. Because I think it's just going to be what it's going to be. Belongs to the 13th Titan, the unknown solitary god. The first new sport, Demiurge. Oh, okay, so that's the 13th Titan. Interesting, but what does it have to do with Ellie? Because I feel like it definitely has something to do with her. Need a recap? As far as like what led up to this point, not really. Oh wait, there's a chest here. Why did I not grab it? I literally walked right by this. Also, I put this in the thumbnail, but I have thoughts about Evernight, which is that like Evernight and March really are just Veliona and Seele, aren't they? Like it's literally the same thing, including like the red, the edginess. Like I don't know, it's the same fucking thing. Hoyo really likes that, doesn't they? Those who are lost remain lost, while those who have met will meet again. What a touching scene. The deepest place in this world, exactly the ideal location for the Trailblazers to reunite. You're not the one we want to reunite with, Evernight. But you'd better explain everything to us, this tomb, and the 13th Titan. Tell us everything you know. You're too on edge, Danhong. I've always been honest with the two of you. Before we talk about Emphorius' destiny, why don't we lay aside our differences and take a moment together to mourn for the cruel truth. Okay, what is your cruel truth then? Truth. So you still haven't figured it out. Take another moment to look around. Look closely. You must be curious as to where the final Titan is located, right? What a good question that is. I, too, am curious. Because there is absolutely nothing here except a cold, empty void. You mean Cyrene was deceived? Indeed, Fuli planted a false hope in her heart, making her believe that she was special, and Emphorius still had a chance. Then, that poor girl walked into the great tomb over and over again and willingly offered herself to the remembrance. Why did they do that? Do you really think they would just save this crumbling world in the way Cyrene was praying for? Don't be naive, Mimokeeper. In this game between gods, the remembrance chose to stand with the destruction. Yeah, but Cyrene was definitely talking to someone, and that was probably the 13th Titan. So, you're not entirely right here, Evernight. There was clearly someone there. Given your evident hostility towards the garden, I find it hard to take anything you say at face value. Aren't the Memo Snatchers' activities good enough evidence? They did everything they could to help Iron Tomb reach completion, and it wasn't just to obtain some fanciful memories. Let me tell you the real reason. Iron Tomb is a perfect arc. If a seed can be planted within, then the moment the Lord Ravager blows the erudition to pieces, the remembrance will be spread to every corner of the cosmos. That masterless path will be equally split between two eons. Fuli will devour the erudition. Do you understand now? The war among eons started long ago. Fuli did not glance this way to save Emphorius. They will drain this world dry and turn it into a most poignant and tragic poem. But fortunately, that girl's sacrifices won't be wasted. I will give her another possibility. I promised Stella that I would recreate the cause and effect of this world and form a flawless Emphorius. But the only way for a world that can't be turned back to be considered flawless, God, I cannot read today, is to burn it with a raging fire until nothing remains. You plan to destroy all the memories Cyrene has ever recorded. That's right. I'll set fire to all the stories, all the emotions, all the futility. I'll turn the garden's conspiracy to dust. Setting fire to this much material will be enough to completely annihilate the scepter's operating module. Iron Tomb will lose the soil upon which it grows, and Emphorius will be truly set free. The freedom you speak of is no different from destruction. Everything this world has, or ever was, will disappear from the extrapolations, never to be regained. That would also include your memories, by the way. That's right. That's why I need your help, little bird. The more we walked together, the more I was convinced that you have a beautiful Dharmakya. It fits me very much. I don't know what that word means. I know they've said it before, but I don't know what that word means. So that's why you took me here. Your true form is a bottomless obsession. Smart girl. You haven't disappointed me. This avatar is but a shadow cast by the candlelight. Discarding it invokes no feelings within me. What I must preserve is my only wish. My wish to kill the path of remembrance. I love how they got the big evil eyes. Is Swan's body her vessel? March 7th will not find peace as long as they and their fanatical henchmen exist. The road ahead is still long, and she needs a guardian to stand by her side. You are my best choice. Allow me to refuse. That duty seems far too heavy. Resistance is pointless, my darling birdie. I will personally plant myself into your heart, and once I've calmed down Stella and Danhong, I will head into reality and find the true you. So, that wasn't enough to fool you. A genius's mirror trick and a protective mechanism of the erudition. Is that right? Oh, so it's not even her real body. Evernight wants to tear Swan out of her vessel and take it for herself. Yeah, I mean, that seems like a thing. Also, I'm just not realizing like all the eyeballs in the background are on the underside of her umbrella. I just now put that together. Those layers of security do make things a little difficult. But unfortunately, those two nameless are already right outside the door. Your plan is about to encounter a few mishaps. Until we meet again, Miss Evernight. Will you still not stand with me, my companions? We'll save the beautiful cosmos, and we won't leave even a single scar behind. I'm not your companion. Give Mars back to us. I mean, I think I reject your plan on a few different things, Evernight. The first being that, like, we kind of know you're wrong. Because, like, we already saw evidence that Cyrene was talking to someone. So either she's delusional, or you think she's talking to Fuli, which I don't think is the case, because why would Fuli do that? But if it's the 13th Titan, and Ellie's taking their place, and the 13th Titan was like a previous version of her or something, then, like, yeah, you're wrong. Don't get caught up in your emotions, my dear Stella. The hero's journey in this world is just a narrative embellished with memories. Its essence is nothing more but a string of zeros and ones. For your own sake, and for the sake of March, I think my choice is a very reasonable one. Come, I hold the core flame of world bearing. Just fall asleep, and we'll save the cosmos. All Mimic Keepers have shared their physical form. They're beings of pure memoria. They inhabit Dharmakya to have real bodies, and those are made up of Mimic Keepers' memories. Okay, so that's what that is. Like, I didn't know what that word meant. If you honestly thought that we would agree with you, that just proves you don't understand March 7th at all. Seems like I really can't get along with people like you. But in order to make sure you can still embrace tomorrow and continue this carefree journey, some memories must be set on fire as the sacrifice. What can change a person's nature? Is it memories? Unfortunately, the result is just the opposite. What the fuck is that thing? I'm sorry, what the fuck is that? If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. Only through abandonment and oblivion can souls walk from emptiness towards rebirth. Ew. I hate that. I hate that a lot. That is... Ew. Also, what Mimic Keeper did they kill to make this thing? But, like, ew. It's both cool and fucking creepy at the same time. I mean, yeah, it is that, to be sure, but, like, ew. Ew, I don't like... Ew, I'm not a fan of that. Alright, don't hurry me, Cypher. And let's see. Let's go boost Acheron. That is downright gross. Alright, Aventurine, I need you to do this. I don't know that this will be too... Also, the BGM. Let's hear this. Okay, yeah, I'm vibing with that. I don't think it's as good as Lygus's, though. Lygus's was like a whole other level. Stupid birds. And let's see. I'm just gonna do that. I would like Bronya to be able to like actually do shit. Is your ult ready? It's not. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. There we go. The strange vocals on this one? Okay. You know, maybe it's because I've been watching a lot of it, but this thing feels like it could be right out of Don to Don, and it would fit very, very well with that. This feels like a Don to Don thing. I don't know why. Alright, go Cypher. Do your thing. It's very Don to Don. I'm glad I'm not the only one. This feels very Don to Don to me. I think it's the face. I think it's the face and the mouth is what really does it for me. It kind of very much reminds me of that a lot. Alright, we got your phase 1 done. That is, yeah. I think it's very gross though. And pop. Okay, like a little less than 25% damage for that. That's without being boosted. The face thing is made up of smaller, lesser sprites. Oh! You're kind of like the eyes kind of are. Yeah, it's like the same shit. It's like those little bird things make up its eyebrows and like lower lid. And then you have the eye for that. Yeah, that's weird. Ew. I'm kind of here for it though. Let's do that. They would like attacking eventually, don't they? Select one character to take the highest damage from this. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it's gonna be Aventurine then. Yeah, get wrecked, bitch. Super expressive and weirdly satisfying to see emotion. Yeah, you know, it is definitely that. I would agree. It's probably because of all the exaggerated features is what's really helping that. The dog mouth? Is it the dog mouth? Oh, that's so fucking weird. Okay, Bronya, I need you to do this. And we'll do that. Remember the bog sprites? Yeah, I do remember that. It is that. Oh, that's so fucking weird. There we go. Yeah, bitch. Fuck you. Don't attack Cat Grill. Stop that. Also, he had little fangs on his bottom jaw, which was gross and weird. They really like attacking Aventurine, don't they? Alright, well, I guess we can do that. Are you ready to meet your, like, Memo Sprite God? Because this is about to happen. That wasn't so bad, though. Check Discord? Okay, hold on. Let me go open up Discord. Midtown. That's great. I like that a lot. I love how we had a version of that for Zenless, which was just Alice. But now the sterile version of that is this weird, framped looking ass motherfucker. Hold on, can I like view the sticker thing? Okay, yeah. Let me go like open this up. So I wanna show you guys this because I'm gonna show you what this looks like to me. And anybody who's played this is gonna know immediately what I mean. Hold on. Images. Where's a good one for this? Alright, let's see. Open image, a new tab. That'll work. All right, so we got this thing, right? It's framed. It's just framed. Why is it framed and coughed? Why is it this? Even as a fake, like, there's a mustache, but like it's, I don't know, it's kind of that. Also, is that a weird little tiny arm? I don't like that. I just noticed that. That's like a little tiny arm. I hate that, actually. But yeah, it's just this. I don't know why it's this, but it's this. It's giving Nigel Thornberry. You know, it is giving Nigel Thornberry. You're right. It absolutely is. All right, it's time to end this. Return March 7th to us and end this pointless conflict. How long gonna stand there and watch? Don't get the wrong idea. I need some time to deal with some unnecessary trouble. The encryption key written by those geniuses is already invalid. How about we play a game, dear Stella? Don't worry, it won't take long. Just a simple multiple choice question. A or B. I understand if it's too difficult for you to treat the crisis errors as extrapolated data. Then why don't we assume for now that they're living, breathing humans? Now, the cosmos will face an unprecedented catastrophe, and your choice will determine the fate of countless planets. On the one side are companions who have weathered every storm with you. They fought with everything they've got and obtained a 1% chance of victory. However, should you choose that 1%, there will be massive sacrifices no matter the outcome. On the other side, there's a simple button. The Oblivion will burn away all traces of their existence, as well as your entire memory of this trip. But it will also halt the brewing catastrophe and spare the universe from destruction. Those who are to be sacrificed will be fully aware of the decision you need to make. There will be no concealment or deception. Tell me, what do you choose? Don't try to trick me with that trolley problem. Yeah, girl, the whole point of the trolley problem is that it's a gross oversimplification of actual ethics. Like, it's a gross oversimplification, which means you're definitely wrong here. What makes it only 1%? You're right, this choice is meaningless and unimportant. The only interesting thing is the number of people that make that choice. I've just posed the same question to Don Hong. The answer doesn't matter. Let me see. Is this trailblazed spirit truly as unified as you all claim it to be? Now, why don't you prove it to me? Hi, Cyrene. I knew you'd show up and help. Another damsel in distress rescue plays out again. I'm glad you're back. Still think you can do something, little pink memo sprite? What weapons do you have to stand against me besides your somewhat witty words? Don't underestimate me. Besides my charm and eloquence, I can and stir up ripples of past reverie. Yeah, this is usual Ellie stuff. What? We don't have time for endless chatter at crucial moments like this. No holds barred. Awesome move. Yeah. Quick, Stella, take this. Take the shot. I can't hold on much longer. Take the shot. I'll take a photo of you. Of course not. Take a photo of Miss Evernight. No time to explain. Quick. Okay, I don't know what this did though. Did I steal her soul? Well done, Stella. Now leave the rest to us. What the fuck did we just do? That's the harmonies stuff on the outside. This is a light cone made from someone's memories. And there's a harmony entwined within it. Well, even in the situation, she still calls her Miss Evernight. I mean, it is Ellie. This is pretty on brand for her. Looks like someone's been busy behind my back. Of course. We meet again, naive me. I know you mean that as a compliment, but as for the word naive, I think I'll give you that one back. Welcome to Ides Elysiae, a small village shrouded by the veil of Evernight. Now, this memory will also belong to you. Let's give you a taste of your own medicine. With my home as the inspiration, I've created this maze. Hope you like it, Miss Evernight. Quite perceptive, little Memo Sprite. But with just you and that Harmony's little birdie, thinking you could trap me, that's a bit of a stretch. So tell me, what role did you play in all this? I really didn't think that the other me would be this strong. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. But at least when it comes to brains, I've still got the edge. My brilliant plan, but you never saw it coming. Is it actually brilliant, March? Is it really? Because even Dan Hong's like, you can't be March. March is dumb. Oh, you mean that time? In the split second when we switched bodies, with your last flicker of consciousness, you hid yourself within the Titan's veil. You got it already? No suspense at all? But my plan was super thought out. I know Still and Dan Hong better than anyone. A promise is a promise for them. They'll never go back on their word. History books, diaries, and photostones are all perfect catalysts for memories. That's right. So when I hear Seele press the shutter, even if there's just a teeny bit of my consciousness left, I'd whoosh right to the camera. But if you put it like that, aren't you leaving a lot to chance? No way! Seele will definitely be snapping away all over Inforius because she promised me to take photos. I'm guaranteed to run into her eventually. You know what? That is a lot of trust you put into Seele to, like, remember to do that, but I suppose you're not wrong because we did actually do that, so. True. You really know her well. Miss Evernight, let's be real. My amateur skills aren't enough to keep someone like you contained. But if March 7th were here, that would be a different story. Because there's no way for you to ignore her, right? Fine. Lay it on me then. After going on such a long detour, what exactly do you want to do now? Thank you for letting give us a choice, or many players probably wouldn't have. Yeah. First, I want to thank you for protecting Seele and Dan Hong. But what you did later went way too far. So there's still time. I've got to make you change your mind. There is something that truly puzzles me. How did you find yourself again after giving up all your memories and becoming an empty soul? Looks like you aren't so omnipotent or omniscient after all, huh? She's so smug. March, what did you do that let you allow yourself to be this smug? Because I don't feel like you should be this smug right now. The answer is simple. I have been dosing inside the camera all along, and I accompanied Seele during her entire journey. We need depressed March again? Yeah, a little bit. So when she told Cyrene in this cycle about her interstellar travels, those memories of journeying with the Express entered my mind as well. I may still be far from the complete March, but these memories were more than enough to fight you. Ha. So, you know what led up to this and what followed, right? Go ahead, tell me. Let me hear why you're so confident you can sway me. Yes, I also would like to know why you're so confident. Why? Isn't the reason super obvious? Even through a camera lens, I know that the love, hate, and struggles that happen in Inforius were the same as what real living people experience. Same old topic. I've already got Seele to make the choice. The weights on each side of the scale are far too unequal. When destruction looms, trying to preserve everything only means sacrificing everything. Well, take a step back. Before we ask this question, have you ever really thought about it? What right do we really have to make choices for others? If the cosmos were nothing more than a bigger Akamo, ruled by a so-called imperator, maybe then she'd have the right to weigh both sides and decide for all of us. But the truth is, we're just a bunch of nameless. Even with everyone calling her a deliverer, I believe that Seele hasn't forgotten that the meaning of Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. It's not about standing above the cosmos as some kind of savior. It's about walking alongside every world within it. Yeah, this is true. We're here to help, but we're not trying to be a savior. We're just here to help. So don't try to guilt trip me with stuff like necessary sacrifices. The Express crew is immune to these baseless accusations. Besides, and this is just an example, if Madame Herta wanted to, she could have whipped out her imaginary weapon any time and blasted the scepter to bits. Because according to your logic, the lives of a few nameless are nothing compared to a Lord Ravager's potential threat. But that's not what she did. You wouldn't have liked it either, would you? I figured you out a long time ago. You got a fatal flaw. A weakness in the shape of me. You've got such incredible powers, but you still kept your promises to me. That only means the sole motivation behind everything you do was just so I can keep traveling. I mean, again, she's basically Veliona, and Veliona's a tsundere who always wants to look after Seele. That's really all it is. And Evernight has been pretty clear about that. You're not as naive as you seem, are you? In that case, I can prove it to you. I love that it's March reminds that Herta could have easily vaporized the entire planet, and us with it if it became a real threat. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that up to this point, but like, yeah, Herta could definitely have done that. I mean, her curiosity is one thing, but like, yeah, if it were a real issue, Herta would have absolutely just like decimated this shit in no time. I won't answer for someone else, but for myself... Here, hold this. Oh? What are we getting? What's happening? An empty spirit? If you want to seriously think about it, this thing actually counts as my body right now. Its memories are drawn from the camera's photos, in other words, from my journey of trailblazing. While I was awake, you were always sleeping. So talking about this probably doesn't feel real to you. So why don't I walk you through these memories all over again? If she thought it was a real issue, the Soul Center would have been in control and deleted. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like again, I had not really like considered this, but like, yeah, Herta's way powerful, and she can deal with this shit in no time. The spirit turned into a journal. Oh look, they got March's goofy ass like Bellabog thing. I love that. Also, my hands are going fucking nuts today. I'm gonna need to go find like the default pose again. How do I access that? Oh, hold on. Let me go find the default pose I like for the model. Where is this at? Generic thing. I think it's... Was it this one? Nope, that's not it. Fucking, which was it? Was this one? Oh, it was that one. There we go. Japard art mugshots. Yeah. I love that it's the Japard art mugshots. That's really funny. This, like, these are so funny. Yep, that's what memories are. You don't know where they are, and you don't know what you actually remember. But when you need them most, the forces that have once changed your soul are guaranteed to appear again. Oh, I like these little, like, just slice of life things. Those are fun. The sticker of the boba, stickers of herself. These are fun. Astral Express, the night before warping to the Lafu. So Stella, how was your first Trailblaze journey? It was very fun. We should still be careful in the future. Oh, come on, Don Hong. We're here to celebrate for Stella tonight. Don't be such a buzzkill. Don't listen to him. Listen, I am practically a Trailblaze expert. Stick with me and you'll be just fine. You call this trip fine? Well, that's because we could only find 700-year-old guides online. So, you've been to lots of places before? You bet. Capital of Passion, Kalsis, Taikian. If I count on my hand, it looks like this is my 6th stop. What does the capital of Passion look like? Like, they drop all these names of random places, but like... What are these places really like? I wonder about that. All my souvenirs are in my room, but they're just a bit of a mess right now. I'll tidy up later and give you the grand tour. And look at this, a Bellaboggian notebook, a special souvenir I asked Bronya for. She prepared quite a few gifts for us. Raw Geom arrows, Supreme Guardian medals, but I only asked for this little notebook. What's so special about it? The previous Trailblaze missions were all on super high-tech worlds. Forget about paper books, even holographic projections were ancient relics there. DeRailed is completely different. Watching people record their lives with pen and paper, I finally understood why some still cherish writing journals by hand. March is a proponent of maintaining physical media. Haste. Truly. It's just like calligraphy. Those deep emotions buried in human hearts can only be awakened through such seemingly thankless actions. Danhong, you truly embody both a fierce beast and a delicate rose. Anyways, that's what I thought too. A camera can only capture fleeting moments, but stitching those moments into a story, you gotta use your own hands. In other words, just taking photos isn't enough. They need a place to be displayed. Isn't the photo wall enough? I told you it's different. Besides, this little notebook is a memento of our first Trailblaze together with you. That makes it even more special. Anyways, the next stop is a legendary planet of festivities, Penacony. So, when we get there, I'll make sure we take tons of pictures together until the memory card's bursting. Oh right, we were supposed to go to Penacony before the Lawfu, weren't we? Why did we get sidetracked to the Lawfu again? I forgot. But I think I remember that being a thing. It's like, yeah, we were supposed to go to Penacony. One more thing. If I'm ever too busy to get off at a stop, this camera is going to be in your hands. I don't want to miss a single Trailblaze. So you all need to practice your photography skills until you're at least 80% as good as me. Got it? Sure. Sure, March. Back then, I was only half joking. I never thought I'd actually miss out after just 2 stops, too. Those 97 days alone had me on edge. I honestly thought that was going to be it for me. Thankfully, my quick thinking and sharp planning, I managed to keep up with Stella and Danhong. By hiding in the camera. So what? That's still trailblazing. A very March answer, honestly. The camera is my true form. That might have been a joke, but it came true this time. Well, yeah, it was super inconvenient. I couldn't help them when they were in danger, couldn't complain when they talked total nonsense. So March was there the whole time, listening to our fuckery. She's like, God, I want to roll my eyes so bad, but I can't. Amazing, truly. Coffee shop said, hey, you should see the Lawfu. And Himika's like, well, never work with the Celeron hunters. And Mom said Celeron, and we went off. Oh, yeah, you're right. That is my win over there. And watching Stella snap a terrible photo, I couldn't even control the shutter. But I stuck with them all the way to where we are now. Together with them, I got to know this beautiful yet dying world. I claimed our first core flame on the flame chase journey. I met new companions and bid them farewell. I inherited everyone's determination, carrying it forward into the future they fought for, one they can never see. Until my destination becomes one with this world, rewriting the predestined tragic ending and returning to the true starry skies together with everyone. Only then can I pen the name March 7th into the hero's journey called Euphorius, into this unprecedented trailblaze. So, sometime before the campaign against Aquila. Oh yeah. This is before Hyacinth. Looks like our trailblaze in Euphorius is coming to an end. While we still have time, should we pick out some materials from March's journal? No way we're skipping this one. When did you take this? Wasn't the storage card full? I still had my phone. Scared now, Danhong, the seal head. The first seed competitor with the ghost seal and the super duper fun seal slammers. You thought you could get away from us, but no. I like that she's like, you thought. Bitch, you thought I couldn't take photos? I still got my own phone. I'm against including this photo. I just think that travel journals should mainly focus on documenting local customs and culture. Akuma, Castor Krymnos, The Grove. These shots are all pretty great. I have to say, your skills are almost on par with March's now. That's how awesome I am! Alright, how about this one? The Veil of Evernight Orynyx, the Titan lurking behind the mist. Pretty epic, right? It's the cutest and furry suspense we got here. Yeah, it really has, though. There's no way this will turn horrible and depressing again, right? What? No! In a Honkai game? Things going depressing and sad when they bait us with happiness? No way that would ever happen. That's never happened at all once. Not one time. Is that actual mist or just motion blur from your shaky hands? Hey, that was a super tense moment. Only had the chance to take a quick one. We're not gonna have anything at all. Did you hear something? Or 7? Perhaps the photo captured a trace of time's divine power, which replayed echoes from your memories. Alright then, let's keep going. So feeling Star Wars Himiko moment? I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to have one of those inevitably. Like, it's gonna have to happen. If March were here, she definitely had plenty of great ideas. They went back and forth like that, discussing for hours. It was like they were arguing about which game to play, how to sneak midnight snacks from the dining car without Pom Pom noticing, or who was going to wash Miss Himiko's coffee cup, just like every other night on the Express. They've always been by my side. No one knows about my forgotten past, but no one holds it against me. That's because we can't go back to the past and make better choices. But at least we can do better in the future. A firm believer that Star Rail does have a Himiko moment. It has to be anyone but Himiko. It has to be someone that we aren't expecting but really close to. I mean, I kind of agree. I think that Welt's probably the one that's going to die. I feel like there's a very, very good chance that Welt will be denied going back to Earth. But it'll be like right after we figure out a way to send him back. Like, I feel like they're going to wait until like we can actually like sort of wrap up Welt's story. We have him like explain things about what's going on. He has a chance to go back to Earth and chooses not to or something, and then he dies before he can get back, denying his opportunity to reunite with Tesla and Joey and all the crew from Shixal and stuff. Like, I feel like Welt definitely is going to die. Welt can't die not to get some. I think that to make it, because okay, here's what I'm thinking with that. The reason why Himiko's like death is so gut wrenching is that it's like it's so out of like nowhere. You feel like, right? Like, you think Himiko has, like, a whole life ahead of her. Like, you knew she was dying, but, like, she had stuff to, like, do and stuff that was left. And because they killed her off before she could accomplish any of that, on a chance that Kiana could be saved, that was part of why her death is so gut-wrenching. And then not only that, they never let us have her body at all. Like, she just never managed to, like, reunite with anyone. So, like, I feel like when it comes to Welt, it would make a lot of sense for them to do the same thing with him, of, like, killing him before he can reunite with anyone. Welt can't die outside of Impact 3rd. It would be unforgivable to most fans to do it outside of his game. I mean, yes and no. I think all Impact 3rd really needs to do with Welt at this point is just establish how the fuck he got lost in space. With the post-Honkai Odyssey 3 or whatever. Like, if we can do that, we can sort of, like, we'll still include him in, like, the Part 2 story as it is relevant to do, but, like, I think that, like, Welt's got a lot more really to do in Star Rail than he does in Impact 3rd. Like, he shows up in, like, Impact 3rd a lot. He's an important character in Impact 3rd, don't get me wrong, but, like, I do feel like Welt has a lot more involvement in the ongoing plot with Star Rail. And it would make, to me, it would make narrative sense to kill him off. Like, that just makes no sense to me. If they kill Himiko again, though, like, maybe, but I don't feel they'll send him back, because, like, what's he going to do in Impact 3rd anyway, right? Like, his whole thing was, like, okay, we're fighting the Sky People, I get stranded through a Stargate with Void Archives. Earth is safe from that threat. So, as far as he's concerned, Earth is saved. He managed to protect it. So, he doesn't have, like, much really to do back there other than just reuniting with Tesla and Joey. So, like, Impact 3's kind of like, he's sort of done. There's not a whole lot for him to do. Where Star Rail has a lot more for him to do narratively. So, like, I feel like it would be like a good, like, continuation and or wrap up of his story, personally. Would it piss off some people? Probably. I think that would absolutely be the case. But I think if anybody from the Express is going to die, Welt's top of my list. For sure. Well, it has a lot more to do with us before anything. Pretty good saying that if anything happens, it's still off by a bit. Yeah. We'll see. I feel like at least it's like right now, he's the top of that list of people who would die. We expect Himiko to die because, like, she's died in a lot of different universes. But I don't know that it's necessarily guaranteed that she always dies in every universe. Just in a lot of them, she does. I still remember the day when you first put on these clothes and looked in the mirror. Your eyes were so clear. When all this is over, I hope the mirror can still reflect those same eyes. You're pretty naive too, always hoping that the mirror will show the most beautiful side. But you don't even trust the you reflected in the mirror. And if you keep trying to shoulder everything for me, then I'll actually end up as a wallflower, waiting forever for my turn. We still have too much to learn about Himiko before they do anything with her. Yeah, I agree. She has a lot more, like, to do. And same thing with Welt. Like, if they kill Welt, it won't be anytime soon. Because, like, he has a lot of, like, narrative importance, albeit in the background. So, like, they're not going to kill him until we get information from him. After he's given us that exposition and information, then, you know, all bets are off, but... Yes, I get it, March 7th. I only have your memories, and you have always been the me that I wanted the world to see. Just hearing those words from you makes me feel super satisfied. Well, I've appealed to your emotions. As far as reasoning with logic, could you help us out here, Cyrene? I'm here! Finally my turn to shine, isn't it? Too much for Himiko still. We know next to nothing about her, really. Yeah, I agree. We don't know a whole lot about Himiko, like, at all. I feel like we definitely need to learn more about her. Maybe next planet. Miss Evernight, you've been so fixated on your target that you probably haven't even realized that a massive variable has emerged in Euphorius in this cycle. Euphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn, to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod. The Imperator added one extra rule to the final Iranova at the cost of her life. That's how she can ensure Euphorius doesn't become a sacrifice in the cosmic conflict. Even if this world has to exist in the form of Iron Tomb, it will stand on its own among the stars, just as she had wanted. Oh, interesting. What does she want to do? Simple. If any anomaly occurs during the Iranova process, all foreign elements will be eliminated immediately. Whether it's the Remembrance or the Trailblaze, the 12 core flames will complete the final Iranova through the purest form of destruction. A daring wager indeed. That ruthless Imperator. Could she have already sensed that the Remembrance was plotting in the shadows? No. You managed to fool everyone. Why is my arm busted? Arm, quit breaking. There's no way she could have known about your plan. Modifying this law was just a precaution to prevent the Express and the geniuses from betraying Euphorius after her downfall. But if you insist on doing this right now, then the Cosmos will undoubtedly face the worst possible outcome. Sela, Danhong, and March will all merge with the Scepter and become a victim of the destruction. Ah. Oh, the music stopped. You knew all along. Yep. But I decided I needed to have a heart-to-heart with you first. I won't be afraid, even if my inner world is nothing but an Evernight. That's because my journey's destination lies among the stars. I believe what lies ahead will be bright enough to illuminate my past. That was a weird sound. Thank you for your coddling, but please trust me and leave it to me. With my past and that obsessive oblivion, will help me become even stronger than Scylla and Dan Heng. Are you sure? Are you sure you'll become stronger than Celeron, girl? Because I feel like no. I guess maybe you are a shard of Fuli, so maybe, actually. I'm sorry for becoming an obstacle in your journey. Don't apologize, Evernight. We're just two sides reflected by the same mirror, aren't we? Now let's do what we did in Impact 30 and give her her own body so she can hang out with us. And then we'll call her March 2. That won't be confusing at all. So, when we bid farewell to our division and become one, March squared, yeah! Why do her gloves have fingernails on them? Our memories will only grow more beautiful. Many thanks, Mr. Sunday. Are they in this memory zone? We should trust March and Cyrene. Yeah, but we can't let our guard down. Let's go find them. You guys ever notice that? Like Evernight's gloves have fingernails on them. Why? Like, I only just now realized that. It's unusually quiet here. It's so cute. Yeah, it was adorable. Oh, this is a wall by... That's one of the Titan symbols. Interesting. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the same one for all of them. Our 7th isn't here. Hey, Evernight. What's up, girl? Now, go sit next to her. Let's talk. I'm sure it's fine. Get ready. We can't give her any chance this time. 3 of a kind. 2 pair. Ace. Ace. Oh. Dark brooding dark girl who's been such a cute innocent little bean. Yeah. March. She's emo! Of course it's me. It's been a while. Hey, nice. You got a new outfit now. Congratulations, March. There you go, girly. Now you're back with your friends. Congratulations. Oh, this is adorable. I like this. Finally, I can talk to you all at last. Don't cry or I'll start telling jokes. How could I possibly hold back my tears at a time like this? You protected us, March. I had so many ideas for our reunion. I was gonna sneak up from behind you when you weren't looking, tap you both on your shoulder, then flick you on the head. Of course you would. And shout, "What took you so long to find me? Don't you know how to move faster?" Well, let's see. But we are here first. But we were here first, Sniff. You too. If this keeps up, I won't be able to stop crying. Classic. I'm just so happy. Scylla and I both know that you've been by our side this whole time. This trailblaze journey wouldn't be complete without you.
私たちは未来を開拓して
We'll not only trailblaze into the future together and save the world,
また一緒に列車
we'll
に
also
戻って
return to the express together and head towards our next destination.
この開拓を終えたら
After we complete this trailblaze, let's hold hands and head home together.
新しい命が芽吹いたら
If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead.
なのか
March 7th,
過去に別
when
れ
you
を
bid
告げて
farewell to your past and are born
六
from the
層
sixth
氷から
phased
生まれる
ice,
時どんな自分
have you
が
thought
映し
about
出
the
され
version
る
of
か
yourself you want to see
考
in the
え
mirror?
たこと私はもう
As of now, I have no
あんたの
intention of
代わり
making
に
choices for you.
選択するつも
You've
りは
already decided on your next destination.
だって
So let me exercise oblivion
あんた
one
は
last time
無老上司
and wipe the name Pure Child Anasrava
記
from
憶
your
から
mind.
消させてもらう
Also, notice here that that's Cyrene and one of the other shards. So Cyrene, like March, then is a fragment of Fuli in this context. Weird that they just straight up show you that.
私の中にあるのはあんたの記憶
I
だ
am an obsession whose purpose is to
それ
protect
は
you. The only memories
あ
I
んたを
have
守
are
るために
yours.
でも
Therefore, the
これだけは
only thing I can
確信
be
できる
sure of, the Garden of
ガ
Recollection,
ーデン
is
オ
your
ブリコレ
enemy.
クション記憶の運
The
命
path
は
of remembrance is far more than what
表
people
面で理
observe
解
on its
されてる
surface,
もの
and
私
I
は絶
will
対
not
に
allow you to
あん
become
たを
this broken
次の犠牲
conspiracy's
者
next
になんてさ
sacrifice.
せない必要な時が
If
来
you
たら
ever need me again,
いつで
feel
も
free
私
to
の
awaken
力
my
を呼び
power.
覚まして
And when the time comes, don't hesitate to devour or burn
明
away
確になっ
anything
た
that
ってい
stands in
い
your
の
way.
私の代わりに
Then trailblaze through the
暗闇で
darkness in my stead,
開拓を
as
続けて
always.
ね忘却はあんたの行く末を
Oblivion
守
shall
って
keep watch over your past, veiled in the hush of the Evernight silent and serene.
あれ
By the way, with March and Cyrene are pure children on Astrava as beings born directly from Veliona themselves. Okay, so that's what that means. I knew that Ellie was going to be unique in this context. Oh, the chronocognitive anchor readings. They actually pulled it
本当に
off.
成功するなんて
Not too
やる
shabby
じ
at
ゃない
all.
史上初の天才
They
と
got the first
ガーデンを
genius,
次々
and then they
やっつけ
put
る
the
とか
garden in its place.
開
This
拓
chapter
の
in
歴史でも
Trailblazing history may not be the
前例
last
が
of
ない
its
ことだ
kind,
と
but
思う
it's certainly the first of its kind.
ここまでやれたのは
We couldn't have made it this far without a wholehearted support of the two
惜しみなく力を
geniuses.
次はいよいよ
And
殻を
next,
破って
we'll be
出てくる
facing Lord Ravager as they
絶
break
滅
free
大
from
軍
their
との正
shell.
面対決か
Madam Herta, yes, our hot witch wife. Let's go.
先に忠告しておくけど
Let me give you a
スクリュー
warning.
ガムが再操作
The
の
backdoor
プロセス
screw
に
you
仕
set up
込
in
ん
the
だバックドア
Aeronova
は
system
セ
can
プ
only
タ
get
ー
you
内
as
部へ
far
の
as
侵入
breaching
を
the
手
core
助
of
け
the
する
scepter.
だけのもの
Nothing
だ
more.
から鉄棒の中に詰まってる
As
ノ
for
ルウェー
those
マンは
nastier
対処できない
malware programs looking inside Iron Tomb's
もし
belly,
遭
you'll have to
遇した
deal
ら
with them as they come.
それで十分よ
That's more than enough help to us.
スクリューガムの準備の
By
方
the
は
way, how are
どうな
Mr.
ってる
Screwlum's
のかしら
preparations coming along?
もうちょっとだけ待ってあげ
Give
て
him a bit more time. Those screwheads at the Imperial Advisory Council need to understand what the concept of war means
もう
first.
叩き込ま
The
ない
worst
とい
case
けない
scenario would
し
be them having already
最
dismantled
悪
all the fortresses in
スクリ
Screw's
ューガム
collection
が
while
不
he was
在の
away.
間に連中が
Madam
手についてた
Herta is a
予
peerless
算を
gem. Madam
全部
Herta is an
ばらしちゃっ
unbridled
てる
genius.
かも
Madam
しれない
Herta is
から
an inimitable beauty. Yes. I love how Herta's been here from like the very start of the game, but she's still really fun, and she's gotten better as the game has progressed. Like with every new patch, I love Herta more. And now we actually see her in person. I'm like, yeah, Herta's great. You can never make me hate her.
スクリューガムのコレクションはどれも惑星級だと聞いている
I have heard Mr. Scroom's fleet includes planet-class mechs, Hyacinth, Poppy, Oleander. Which one will call answer the call, I wonder?
やけに詳しいんだね
You know your stuff.
正直
I'd rather none of them show up and let my space station save some
ど
face.
れも来てほしくはないこの決戦の記憶は
The memory of this decisive battle is bound to be absolutely magnificent, isn't it?
皆さん
Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. I also have some news to share.
先週同盟
The
が
Shinjo Alliance has replied that they are willing to offer what mana support they can in the campaign against Iron Tomb.
ラフだけじゃなく
The
同盟も
Alliance, not just the
それは
Lafu.
嬉しい知らせね
This is really good news.
賞賛がぐっと
With
上がっ
this,
た
our
わ
odds of victory just went up another notch. Mech Fanatic Welt at it again. Yeah, of course.
ただ
He fucking would, though.
本
He
当
would
に
know about
喜
that.
んでいいまだわからない
Whether this news is good or bad, it remains to be seen.
どういうこと
What do you mean?
軽減将軍にも
Something has happened that even General Jing Yuan couldn't understand. He urgently wants me to
緊急
inform
事
the
態
two
だから
geniuses.
ホンパロスの因果
Oh?
大円休館の
That
陣から
Inforius'
消えてしま
causality
う
has vanished from the Matrix of Presence's Ultima.
つまり
That means the
Noose の
instant in
算出
Noose's
した時
calculations is drawing
こ
closer
の
to
世
this
界
world.
に刻一刻と迫っているということよ
Instant. Is that like a singularity type thing?
心霊の慣習の名において私
As
は
a
見ま
Theros,
した
I have observed.
夜はすでに
The night has faded away, and what I have created, I will destroy.
自ら作り
The
出した
starry
全て
sky
を
will
破
return
壊
to
し
freedom and chaos just as it was in the beginning.
大層な自信です。
Confident, aren't you?
で
But
す
from
が
where I stand, it seems you've run out of
あなたには
options.
救世主とその仲
When the
間たち
Deliverer and her companions fully uncover
第
the secret of the
13
13th
柱の
Titan,
あなたの計画は
that is the
破綻を
moment
迎え
your
るでし
schemes will come to ruin.
穴草ゴラス殿は
Lord Anaxa,
ご要望通り
I have granted access to all records
デミ
concerning
ウ
the
ルゴスに関
Demiurge
する
as
記
per
録
your
の権限
request.
を残念ですね
How unfortunate that you'll never
あなた
admit
は
your
最
own
後まで
mistakes.
解析は完了しています
Analysis complete. Before I erase you completely, allow me to reveal the truth to you, if only as a courtesy to the final thinker.
デミウルゴス
The
は
Demiurge never existed.
もしそれが存在しないのだ
If it never existed,
無名の
then
タイ
where
タ
did
ン
the
の
nameless
大
Titan's tomb come from? Isn't that exactly why it's called a tomb? Because it only houses the remains of what once was?
かあなたのよく知る物語に例えて
Let me give you an example from a story you're familiar with.
昔
A sage from the grove once conducted an experiment. He took a chimera embryo, removed its head before maturity, and continuously stimulated its body to make the chimera believe it still had a brain, then nurtured it in an ichor vessel.
すると奇妙なこと
Remarkably, this chimera regrew its skull, but it was completely hollow inside.
しかし
It had reserved a space for a brain it never possessed.
やがて賢者は実
The
験
experiment
を
was over. The sage had assumed the shell would perish once the simulation ceased. Unfortunately,
そうす
he
れ
was
ば
wrong.
記事そして
Driven by instincts, the chimera's body seized the sage's head.
なるほど
Ah, so that's it.
私の考
I was stuck in a
え方
flawed
が
line of
間違って
thinking.
いたい
You've got it. I knew you'd
やはり
understand.
分かっていた第13柱のタイタンは
The 13th Titan
初め
never
から存
existed,
在しません
but
で
the
した
scepter must believe that
ですが
the Titan
この手
exists.
で殺めました
I killed that Titan with my own hands.
デミウルゴスという
That
名の
life form
生
called
命
Demiurge was excluded from the extrapolations from the very beginning. This is the only way to make Iron Tomb complete.
もうお分かりでしょう
Yes, Iron Tomb is a headless giant, and to become a
繰り出し
whole,
の巨人
instinct will drive it to seize
完
another
全な
head.
生命体そう
Noose,
知
the
恵のヌ
erudition.
ースから
Yeah, you know, Noose is actually a giant head, like literally in this context.
あなたたちのタイタンであり
You're a Titan, the Aeon of erudition. I see. So you are afraid after all. Afraid of history repeating itself, of losing control over your creation yet again. You had to resort to turning
同
it
じ
into a
過
mere
ちを繰り
puppet.
返す
ええ私
I
は
shall
この手で
shackle a god with my own
神に
hands.
枷をかけることに
Iron
なり
Tomb will
ます
connect to their body, infiltrate their mind, and
鉄
guide
の
all
そ
their
の体と
extrapolations
接続
towards
させ
the
ることが
destruction.
聞こえます
I hear it. The tolling of the doomsday bell. After 13 heartbeats, my first and final thesis shall converge at the
私
end
の
of the
最初で最
universe.
後おっと
As for why I buried the Demiurge in a corner of
も
my
う一
memory,
つ謎が残っています
oh, regrettably the answer wasn't about
なぜ
fear.
私がただ単に
I simply forgot
そ
long
こに
ago.
置き去りにしたの
Nothing more. I don't buy that. I don't doubt for a second that, like, yes, there was a thing called the Demiurge originally that he did attempt to delete. But I also feel like, again, Ellie was talking to someone the whole time. All the extrapolation, she was talking to someone. He says that 13th Titan never existed, but by his own words, it did exist at one point in time. He just thinks he killed it. Whatever it was. And I feel like Ellie's going to take that role inevitably. She's going to fill that space. Like, that's how that's going to go. If she takes control of Iron Tomb and Inforius continues to exist as Iron Tomb, Ellie would have to sacrifice herself to fill in that space to become the world or whatever, which is exactly, like, on point for her. So, like, whatever Demiurge was, Ellie's going to become it.
その高笑いも
Your laughter
も
is
は
but a
や
helpless
諦めの
sigh.
ため息
諦め
Helpless? What a joke.
あなたは偽り
You
の
merely
神
created
を
a
作り出
false
した
god,
に過ぎま
but
せん
Inforius has long since written,
しかしオンパロス
decided into its fate.
塔の最後の
The
再
final
創生は
Iranova
間も
is
な
at
く
hand.
始まる
Why don't you wait and see?
救世主と
The
私
deliverer, myself, and this
そして
world will together prove
この世
that
界
the original news spore, the ultimate truth of the
意をも
universe,
って
is
証明してみ
anything
せ
but
ます
destruction. See you in the next life, sage. If there's even a 1 in 10,000 chance your conjecture is correct,
私は天才
then
の
in the
名に
name
おい
of
て
genius,
その
I shall
失
most
敗を
certainly
見届
witness
け
its
て差し上
failure.
げましょう。
人々は一人と別れを告げ
Saying he just forgot his coat, and to be completely frank, kind of weak from a writing standpoint. I feel like Legus wouldn't forget. Even if he did think he forgot, he'd find that suspicious. Well, you know, here's the thing though. I don't think he forgot at all. I think that this is one of those, like, because remember, Legus always talks in half-truths. He always, like, wants you to feel like he has the upper hand. And he speaks in half-truths to conceal the reality of what's going on. He didn't, if he forgot, it's because he deliberately chose to. He decided not to worry about it. That's what that was. Which is why I'm pretty sure that he didn't actually accomplish what he thinks he accomplished. Because it's overconfidence, it's hubris. Like, one of the big, like, things of Lagus's character is hubris. So, does he just flat out lied? Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that, like, if he forgot, that's not really the truth of it. He deliberately chose to ignore it, is more so what I think is accurate. So, I wouldn't say it's really, like, bad writing, necessarily, because I feel like it's very on brand for him to be, like, not truthful here. Because it means that he's trying to, like, again, he's trying to, like, keep all the cards in his favor. That's what he's trying to do the whole time. Ever since we first met him, that's what he's been trying to do. And I feel this is just another step in that. All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate.
今回が
But this time,
最後の
it will
日
be
を
the final flame chase journey.
無限に回帰する
The
術師
epic
は
with endless cycles
ついに
is
終
about
幕
to
を
end.
迎え
知恵の演算
The extrapolations of the
壊滅の
erudition,
火種
the core flames of the
記憶の
destruction,
素材
and the textures of the remembrance.
3つの運
The
命
three
は
paths
世
converge
界の
once
果て
again
で
at
再
the
び交
world's
差す
end.
るそして開拓が
And the trailblaze will
世
write a
界に
new
新た
beginning
な
for
始
this
まりを
world.
記す
それだけじゃない
Not only that, we'll also carry the history of all 30 million recurrences into the new world with us. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to call it a miracle.
この奇跡はみんなで作った
This miracle wasn't created by just one person.
もし
Finan would have long been consumed by the core flame if he hadn't chiseled his companion's dying wishes into his soul. And if the hero's resolve to chase the flames had wavered, Cyrene's journey would never have begun. The heroes never yielded and never fell during Force's 30 million cycles. It was fate that fell instead. Let's see. Let us carry the memory of 30 million recurrences into the future. Alright, Cyrene, you're also keeping some shit from us.
知ってるわあなたは今
I know you're watching, aren't you?
最初のフィリア
The original Filia. Hi, Ellie!
おかしいわね
Weird. I still couldn't recover the memories of these 30 million lives in the end.
さでも
But that doesn't matter anymore,
気に
right?
しなくたっていいわよね
I will make the same choice as you,
だって私
because
は
that's just who I
あ
am.
なたと同じ選択を
And I will
するんだ
always
から
have my charm. Yes.
果たして
This is very, very classic of you, Ellie. Very on
一番の魅
brand.
力なのよね火を追う旅は喪
Losses
失
are
の
a
道
constant on the flame chase journey.
だけど
But even if everything fades away with the wind, there's one feeling that will
絶対
remain.
に消えないそれが
Love will always exist, right?
そうでしょ
How very on brand when Elliot and Backthroat's coming back as the messenger of love. Amazing.
私たちが愛してやまないこの
Let's
世
write
界
an
の
ending
ため
unlike
に
any before for this
これ
world
ま
we
でと
so
は
deeply
違う
love.
結末を綴りましょう
Of course.
神々よ
Behold, O gods, Emphorius has achieved her victory, and the era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
勝者として白昼へと足を踏み入れる
So dramatic. Amphorius, I do not call your name suddenly or without cause. I come here to recount history. Ooh, I like that. In this world, they fuse burning gold ichor into their bodies. Will destiny remember their names in days to come? Isn't that gonna be way too many names to remember? 30 million times 1,000. No, wait. Times 1,001. Oh, let's not get hung up on that now. If there are more of us, there'll be more passages in Amphorius too. Why is Trippy going? Together, let's reach the end of the west wind where flowers bloom in spring. See you tomorrow. Is this like a memory tribby? Like a sim? I guess it's like a sim. Now the people of this world will no longer be bound by a single rule, but will make their own laws. Though the Imperator's figure may seem rather small against the stars beyond, she will suffice as the cornerstone of the world and become the foundation of the greatest empire. Looks like this will be a feast that never comes to a close. Of course you two go out together. Of course you do. Cannot be apart forever. I see you. May the fish never leave the ocean, and may the days ahead shine like pearls. You two fucking would. Oh, Hyacinth and Axa. Putting these two together is funny. May the gentle sky watch over all beings. There'll be no more distinctions of status or rank. Only you, me, and everyone shared hopes. Reason or defects, they will all be sown by my own hands. If there's anything else to say, I urge future scholars not to put me on a pedestal. Just make use of what I leave behind. Alex is so fun. Like, I really like him. How could you not like him? He's such an ass. May the newborn dawn keep the world's eyes ever bright. Though defiance may be bitter, romance shall never perish. Avengers assemble! Exactly. Bye, Aglaya. Oh man, they should have saved my day for last. Put him out with Finan. In the name of the son of Gorgo, warriors shall fight for strife, not with glory as their end, but to march forward in this light. Even though death shall eventually separate us, let every embrace we share be without regret. Why are you guys all so serious? Fine. Then I'll wish for there always to be water in deserts and gold in fertile soil, and for everything in this mortal realm to be attainable through trickery. Classic. My favorite. I love her so much. Earth shall protect the past, present, and future, eternally sustaining life. Is it my turn? Then let time watch over the past and guide us to the future. Just like the Trailblaze. It isn't like you to be so serious, Stella. There he is! There's Kevin! Are you hesitating about how to carry out the divine authority of world-bearing? Or do you already know the answer in your heart? That's right. Just keep moving forward, in your own way. Bring a true dawn to Amphorius. Bye, Kevin. Ooh. Fancy. Then, in the name of world bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. And now, let us all embark on this final grand journey. Stand with me and become heroes. Turn over this nearly eternal page. Let the trail blaze, write an ending unlike any that ever was. Also, I like the main mini music showing up there for a second. That's nice. In the Legend's ending, the world is pure chaos. Then the gods cast down the core flames, and the Titans were born within. The destruction's black tide fell to the ground, as Doomsday's distant reckoning resounded. Yet still, there were giants who chased the flames, leading the way in the grand undertaking of Trailblaze. Flow, golden blood, flow. Converge into a boiling river that flows across the divine inscriptions of this world. Oh, we're doing this actual thing? I think this seems familiar. This is the trailer they did for Euphorius. Wild. That's so wild. I love that. Revisit the trailer. I like that they actually incorporated that. That's so sick, actually. It still is kind of a shame that Hyacinth wasn't a Ren variant. I mean, I feel like I need to read this. We've all seen this. Voiced by the Trailblaze now, yeah. I wonder if they're gonna change this to show like Cyrene and Iceland's more. Or if it's gonna be like straight up the exact same stuff. Oh, they did change it a little bit. Oh, hey, look at that! Nice! Oh, she took the role of Kevin. Oh, I like that. Okay. An forecast. Yeah. I like that. That's really sick, actually. Oh, and now they changed it to show all the other ones too? That's good. Trailblazer is too goofy for this monologue. Yeah, a little bit. I like that this is the original trailer for Euphorius, but like slightly tweaked a bit. That's really fucking good. I like that. The mural change too. Yeah, it's good. I'm here for this. Oh shit! I hear True in the background. I see you. Literally the same fucking thing. I see you. To be continued. I fucking see you, man. Y'all gonna end this shit with like a reference to True and Ellie's like thing? Really? Shot for shot. Like literally it's the same fucking thing. Y'all gonna do this to me? And those of you who've not seen this, hold on. I'm gonna shit up right the fuck now. How you gonna do this to me? How you gonna do this? Hold on a second. What was that called? Let's see. Honkai, Ellie. I'll find it. Because of you. Okay, here it is. Let me just skip to the very end of this. Because it is literally shot for shot. Hold on. Let me just go into here. Go into sound. Let me just mute this for a second. It is literally shot for shot. Literally shot for shot. Are you for fucking real right now? Like, it's literally that. It's the same fucking thing. Seriously? Dude, you cannot have me like way more hyped for the next patch than this right here. Like, ending with like my favorite animation from Mech 3rd with my favorite character shot for shot referencing this. There's no fucking way you can have me do this. Damn it. Oh, that's so good though. That's so hype, dude. I can't wait. I'm wondering how this is going to go now for like the finale of it. Just wheat instead of pink roses? Yeah. Well, putting roses for Cyrene wouldn't make as much sense. The wheat does make sense. So what should I tell you today? Tell treasure memories of the Flame Chase journey. Oh god, what is all this? I will not be reading all of this. But, you know, we'll come back to this later, I guess. There's so much lore in this, I'm sure, but I'm not reading that right now. Let's see. This has new stuff. Hold on. I need to go back this way. It's that one. Oh god, there's still more over here? Let's see. Getting all of that. Oh, there's so many things. And then over here to this. I dropped a YouTube version of this short in media. It's gonna take one to look at Cyrene. Looking at what exactly? You talking about like her Filio login? Or not login, the digital thing? Her eyes? Let's go over here and look at this. We'll pause it. Oh yeah, that her eyes are the same thing as Ellie's, and because of you. Let me just go back over here. Yeah, the fact that it's literally the same fucking thing, except that Cyrene's has like a rainbow in it. Literally the same fucking thing. I love you in every universe, Ellie. Every single time. As beautiful as the day I lost you. Truly. Yeah, there's a rainbow in it. She's got the lesbian in her blood, man. You'll never get rid of it. It's always there. She is lesbian Jesus through and through. Let's see. I think I will do these later. Because clicking through all these is going to take a while, I think. So we'll do that later. I'm not worried about that. We have a lot of achievements. So we didn't actually have like that much left to do, really. Claiming all of this. Thank you. I think it represents holding the power of all the heirs. I mean, practically speaking, yes. That is absolutely what that means. Like, that's how, like, Ellie works in Impact 3rd, right? Like, whenever she uses all the, like, powers of the Flame Chasers. In fact, hell, fuck it. I'll pull it up right now. I mean, hey, fucking mouse, work. If we go back and look at this section here, when she literally does the same thing. Like, when we watch Ellie do this, it's all like a rainbow thing from before, too. We're far from the end, it was just dialogue, yeah. Also, for the record, this animation is still one of my favorites. It's so good. Like, you see all the colors there, but I think they also did it earlier, too, in... Where the fuck was that? That part. I think it was here. Yeah, you see how, like, it's all multicolored and whatever? It's just a reference. A Cyrene will get a Kevin killer? That would be awesome. They won't reference that, though. That's just, like, a niche gag for Vilvi. Like, as much as that would be really funny, they won't do it. But it would be really funny. I would be here for it, though. Well, I did open this on Seal Slammers today. Why don't we go do a Seal Slammers thing? This could be fun. I haven't done this in a while. I don't need a tutorial. I know how Seal Slammers works. Let's see what changed. Okay, sure. Let me click on it. In the double seals mode, you can deploy a total of 6 seals. Okay. However, only seals in the battle positions will actively participate in the collision. Seals in the assist slots provide additional skill effects. Okay. The required points for, what's that? Reards can be done in either seals or birds or both. You don't have to grind one. I didn't know that until I got very short event. Rewards. Seals or bird. I want to play seals, honestly. Seal Slammers is way more fun. I guess we're going to go fight some people? Let's go. I'll fight some people. Let's go. See if I can remember how to do this, actually. It's been a while since we played it. We get a height for Ellie, then we play Seal Slammers. Oh, right. That's what this one does. Bam, bam. Get wrecked, nerds. Our enemy turn. Yeah, you can try it if you want. Only 6 damage? Try harder. Man, I love this Seal Slammers music so much. It's so fun. There's one in Zenless that's kind of like this too. It's not as like fun as this, but it's used in memes a lot, which I really like. Let's do immune to spike damage. Alright, well, go ahead and do your thing, dude. I probably could have done this off stream, honestly. But, like... Double seal smash! Must be a bot. Yeah, it might be. A real person would not be doing this poorly, I think. Like, this person's having a hard time. Also, the name is... You can't see it because chat's blocking it, but the name is Sodium. Is it because they're salty? I think it's because they're salty. Which is fine. If I were going to be actual people, I'd be having a much harder time with it, I think. Let's do... There we go. I win! Match victory. Well, that was easy enough. Ring. All right, so what do I get for this thing now? What do I have to do to actually get all this stuff? Oh, so it's just getting 1,500 points. That's all that is. Other one was birds. Was this like the racing one? Like was that what this was? I don't remember. Yeah, pretty easy. Yeah. You get points win or lose. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're at 480 for this one, so we might as well like get some more stuff for this. Is Bejeweled? Oh, the Bejeweled event. I forgot entirely about this. It like did not stick in my memory at all. But this was super easy too. Okay, no, I remember how this works now. I think I like Steel Slammers better though. Kind of not hard to like that better. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of people. There's some actual people in that, so that's fun. Aren't they having replay events? Kinda. Steel Slammers is faster if nothing else. Yeah, it is that too. Yeah, I'll figure it out. There are no bombs to detonate on the board. Yeah, okay, then whatever. Let's do this. Instead of new rules, yeah, it's sort of like a replay of the event. Impact Third does this a lot too, where like they'll bring back old events, but they'll change the rules slightly. And that's just sort of how that works. So it's not like that weird. It's typically fine. Let's see. Let's do this. And then why would I do these? No bombs on board. Okay. I guess we'll get rid of all the blueberries then. I haven't done this in a long time. This is easy too if you want to wait a sec, so I'll show you a good move to make. I mean, if you want to. I don't think we're in too much of a concern about it. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually have to do stuff. I'm on a timer, apparently. Damn. Where did I rank on this? Alright, round 2. I'm second. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. It had me on a timer. Let's do this. Let's see. I haven't played this in so long. I do see this. I want that. And then let's do this one. And then we'll do that. I don't know. That, I guess. Okay, we'll do that. I just want to use these items and have them done with. Do this one. I guess we'll do 4 of these. Oh, that's a pretty good one. We should make a mobile game of all their minigames. People would love them. Oh, absolutely. Without question, they should do that. It would be in their best interest to do so. Turn-ins. Ming is doing pretty fucking well with this. I'm at second, so I think this, like, Ming might be the only actual person that's in this. Field effect, whatever that is. Okay. I'll do a few of these. We'll do that. Get rid of all the stuff in that column. Sure. Give me a fall dorm chibis game. Oh my god, yes. The dorm chibis is such like an underutilized thing. I want them to do more with that. Like, they have so many things that you can't really do much with, and I'm like, why are we not doing more with the dorm chibis? Let's see. No, I want to do this. And then this. And then we'll do that one. Okay, got all of that stuff. Let's do... I guess we'll do this. Yeah, I think Steel Slammers is definitely faster than this. This feels like this is going to take a while. Alright, turn-ins. Damn, they've already hit 1,000 points? Jesus Christ. What's the best reason them? I'm talking about the Fall Guys mode. Oh, yeah, the Fall Guys mode is really fun. We had a rerun of that very recently, in fact. Which was pretty nice. Everyone likes the Fall Guys mode. Like, there's no one who doesn't like that, I think. Like, those are really fun. It's going on now. That's why I said, yeah. It's a really fun one. I was thinking I might do like a Honkai stream. There's an event happening right now. I've been kind of bad about like not doing anything with. But maybe I'll do some of that. We can go play some of the Fall Guys mode. Which is silly and dumb, and I like it a lot. Come on, give me something I can do here. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this one again too. And then we'll do that. And this. Get rid of more blueberries. Ooh, that went over pretty well. Well, I didn't like win against them, but that's kind of fair. What people is Chibi Cinti? I think I'm playing a Cinti too, actually. Cinti or Griseo? This is more fun than regular Fall Guys, because it kind of is. It basically is. Let's see. Let's do that. That. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That. Yeah, I guess we're gonna roll strawberries. Holy shit. Let's see, what does this one do? Don't get rid of that. Let's see, do this one. I was hoping to do more with that, but... I mean, that's not bad for going up against a person. Oh, congratulations, Ming. You won. I stayed second place the entire time. It just says pending now. You know what? That's fine. I'll take that. I think I like the other one better, though. Let's see. Limited time rewards. Oh, wow. This is not going to take long at all. I see. This is going to be very, very, very quick. I understand now. All right, let's do this because this is way more fun anyway. All right, begin matchmaking. This might actually be a person. All right, let's see. Oh, they have the big spiky boy. First seal smash. I feel like there is not a moment in my life where I could listen to this music and not immediately be like very happy with it. It just makes me very happy to listen to it. Want to co-op raid mode? So each person brings a character they can talk out of their lineup beforehand. Each controls their own character. That could be kind of interesting. Alright, what are you gonna do? Are they gonna try to bounce off the wall to get me, I guess? Well, you're setting me up for some extra shit here. Because they get... Oh yeah, they do get 3 actions. They have 3 seals. I don't have that. Increase attack by 7 until the action ends. Alright, round 2. Okay, they get to go first. Unfortunate. Come on. It's your turn. Fight me. Fight me. Do what you want. No, they might actually take me out here. Oh, I only get 1 turn. Shit. What are you up to, my guy? You can have Giga Chads who main top tier sustain and keep others alive, who brought in underpowered units for DPS. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, I don't get my other one? Sag. I might not actually survive this one then. Let's see. You can chat Adventure in Hyacinth mains. Let's go. Ally action in progress. Yeah, they're probably gonna knock me out, like, right now. I don't want to try, like, allied seals immediately perish on the grounds of, like, that would be like a last gambit to, like, kill anybody immediately. Just makes me so happy to listen to this. Alright, let me... Just don't beat me immediately is the problem. Okay, if I can kill 2 of them, I can at least, like, level it off to, like, 5 to 6 kind of a thing. Let's go! Double seal smash! We're caught up. Let's go. I mean, they're probably going to kill me right now. But even so, we've managed to get up to this point, so I'm happy with that. Ow. Let's see. Let's do that one. Love the idea because it forced people to discuss their loadout before the fight. DPS the same, better get one. DPS underpowered? Well, that will be there a while. No buffs? Good luck, DPS. Yeah. Wait, did I actually win that? Let's go? Dude, I didn't think I was going to come out of that alive. I thought we were going to lose that. Return to the room. All right. I did not think we were going to survive. Hell yeah. And we're at 1490. Dude, we're almost there immediately. Let's just, I guess we'll do one more then. Because I don't want to do the birds again. Seele's definitely faster. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can see that already. And it's more fun. Oh damn, I lost the coin toss. Oh, there's the ghosties. I forget what that does. But that's for them to boost themselves, I think. Oh, I need to not be in that. Because that gives them the extra action, I remember. Or does that is that for everybody? Is that just them? Merge is a well-made, good game, but not if you're just grinding points for rewards or something else. There's several magnitudes faster. Yeah, absolutely. It's for everyone? Okay. Alright, my next action is going to kill somebody. Ring! That's fun. Alright, let's see. Well, my next action kills a guy, so, let's go! First seal smash. Oh, I get an extra action. Which means it's time for you to die. Extra action. Now, let me just kill off that one again. Because they're going to get 3 immediately anyway, whenever they kill me off. So I need to do as much damage as we can now. Let's do that. Whoa! Besides, Seal gives you an extra turn if you get a kill once. Oh, yeah, that's true. So I could have theoretically steamrolled the shit out of them. Well, I mean, not anymore, but like I could do that. I like the Ghost Seal. It's fun. Alright, let's see. I'll take... I think I'll do that. I think I gave them one, though. This one, I might lose this one. Like, just because, I think I might lose. Ghost Seal's Seal by their heart is, if it stays alive. Yeah. I'll try to get it right there. Alright. That thing's dead. Now, assuming they don't kill me immediately in one thing. Ally baby seals are 99 damage and immediately perish upon the next collision with an enemy. I think we'll do that. Guaranteeing my win if I don't die in the first turn. One of you will be my sacrifice. I will club this baby seal for victory. Fear me. It's gonna be their turn, so. Unless they kill me immediately. If they get me like twice in one go, then yeah, I'll lose this. Which they might. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill one of them immediately. All right, time to die. Oh wait, but I killed one. Oh, interesting. That just gave them the win, even though I killed one of their seals. We should have tied that. That's really interesting. I was wondering how it would resolve the tie. Huh. I mean, we lost that, but like, that was sort of like my own doing, in a sense. But like, I don't know. That was interesting. I wasn't expecting that to be how it would resolve that. Well, there we go. Weird. Yeah, right? I feel like that should have counted as my win because I killed their seal first, but because, like, my seal was going to die on death anyway, or, like, die on attack. I guess that makes sense, but, like, what a weird way to resolve that. And look, we have all the rewards now. We did it. Because I'm not doing Divergent Universe. This isn't happening. I am going to get rid of this stupid ping, though. Get out of here. I don't want that ping in my stuff no more. I don't like it. Nameless honor. Yeah, I'll go and do this. You can tell I've not done anything with this. My nameless honor looks kind of sad, honestly. Where was my missions thing so I can see what we had to do? Oh yeah, we had the Dromas thing. I forgot about this. Well, let's go see what this is about. Now that we've done the Seal Slammers thing. Let's see. Where are we? Are you not doing your weekly Divergent Universe? Look, I don't wanna. Full disclosure. I'm logging in for stream, and that's about the only time I'm playing Star Rail, to be honest. Once upon a time, so the story goes, 8 mighty mountains blocked the entrance to Akama. They cut off all paths to the city, making daily life a struggle for its citizens. Then along came a Dromas bigger than any mountain. One gulp later, 7 mountains vanished, leaving only the one Kefali sits on now. They named it the Super Duper Mega Ultra Dromas Summit Incisor Litter Launcher, Can't Make Stuff Up Anymore, or Dromasilla for short. So you're gonna wail for Cyrene not getting your easy jades? Yeah. I fully know that. I know I'm gonna have to. But I won't be able to E6 Cyrene anyway, because Ellie's coming out in Impact 3rd. And I will be wailing for that. I have like 15,000 crystals saved up in Impact 3rd right now. And like, I will be like triple S-ing Ellie in Star Rail or in Impact 3rd immediately. Like if this were like just Cyrene's release and I wasn't getting Ellie again in Impact 3rd, I might consider this differently. But like Impact 3rd sort of like takes priority for me. So I'll have to wail a little bit probably, but not like a huge amount in this. Probably for her light cone, but that's gonna be that. That's just the one of the 270 reasons I love Dromases. Bigger is more beautiful, which makes Dromases the most beautiful creatures in the world. Wow. Well, the story may be questionable, but it makes an interesting point. The Dromas sizes we've seen are nowhere near what the species is truly capable of growing into. Remember this egg in the Dromas workshop? My research suggests it contains Dromasilla's soul. When it hatches, we might witness the birth of a new Super Dromas. I need to go off-grid for a while. This egg is in your hands now. Keep the ignorant away from it, please. You're such a Dromas fanatic. Look, he's an autistic boy who loves dinosaurs. What do you expect? What else could you expect of him? He's got a touch of autism. Of course he likes dinosaurs. Off grid, what for? I'm researching how to hatch this egg, actually. I have 32 promising plans so far, but I need time to test them all. Why'd you pick me? Castros mentioned you had a great time with the Dromesis when you first got to Akama. Anyone the Dromesis like is a good person in my book. I like your simple answer, Anaxa. I'm here for that. Super Dromus, what's that? The strongest, mightiest, most legendary of Dromus kind. The shepherd to all Dromuses, guiding all beings towards a better future. Let's leave it at that. Why would you not think that's just like the Titan? Why not Terravox? Remember, if you need help, just look for Assistant Instructor Hyacinth. Do like a 2-hour event, by the way, if you skip the dialogue. Holy shit, this really takes 2 hours? I did absolutely nothing today. Why am I so tired? Grump, grump, help. A ghost! Ah! I'm stuck. Guys, we're going to see the purple egg now covered in cracks. No one's near it. It's hatching on its own right now. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Don't worry, I'm here to save you. Just break it up with a bat. That's definitely how that works. That thing is super fucking derpy. Thank you, Mama. What? Why am I a parent? Sure enough, this future Super Dromus looks surprisingly cute. Ah, it's so cute, I'm keeping it. It's mine now. Too bad, Pom Pom, you've been usurped. No one can say no to something this cute. You feel an inexplicable fondness growing inside you. Go to the Bellabog Museum. Oh, yeah, that'll take a while. Snuggles. Gurgle. Mama, why is my tummy growling? Is it hungry? Dromuses eat red soil, if you recall. Fortunately, the workshop has plenty of it. What should you do? Eat the red soil yourself while it watches. That is an answer. I'll do that. Learning is by example. You shove red soil into your mouth, hoping for an amusing reaction. Ugh, that's bitter. Grump, grump, grump. Mama looks so silly. Haha, I'll try it too. Then it gobbles up all the remaining red soil. Nobody knows how that tiny body can hold so much. Seeing how much it eats, this little one might really become a giant beast someday, just like in an Axis story. Well, we're gonna you scratch its chin first, then its head. That tickles. Can't stay awake. I'm Eepy. Hey, look, it's Charlie. Eepy. Gentle breathing sounds fill the air. Your presence seems to have helped us sleep peacefully. You skipped all the dialogue and skip events that I feel like are probably not canon. I mean, my stance about like really anything with it is like canon unless proven otherwise. If it doesn't actively contradict anything, I just like slot it into this was probably something that happened earlier on in the story before things got like turned to shit. And we can just set it over there as like, yeah, this was a fun thing that happened but wasn't like super relevant to the plot. That's sort of where I sit with that kind of thing. You can't possibly leave it alone like this. Besides, those tiny front paws have a death grip on your clothes, and they're not budging. Clearly, you need to find an expert on the situation and get you free. The Mim Chef event was definitely not canon. Oh yeah. Well, that's because like that one was different because like that was Ellie making shit up. So like, none of that event was really happening in reality. It was like while you were asleep, she was like in your brain. Ellie infected your mind with a dream. Which, to be fair, as a child of remembrance, I wouldn't really be surprised that she could actually do that. You remember what Anaxa said. If you need help, just find Hyacinth. Now's definitely the time. Doctor, I need help. Gray, are you hurt? I'm at the workshop. I'm going to be intentionally vague. You do want to talk about Ellie too? Oh yeah, about what? Let's see. I'm always here to talk about Ellie every time. I'm fine. Now with the sleeping Dromus in the workshop. Got it, I'll be right there. Wait for me, Gray. Yeah, sure. Some time later. So, Gray, you're saying Professor Anaxa left you with this egg, while he went into seclusion to research hatching methods. And then the egg just hatched by itself that night. Yeah, that's what happened. Fascinating. For what I can tell, this little one seems fine, just a bit weak. So, Gray, what should we name it? Ooh, Mom, I want a name. How about using your name with baby in front? Baby Stella. You immediately stop trying to understand how a single drumless noise can contain so much meaning. Your eyes lock with it. The same colors shimmer in both your gazes. The perfect name comes to you. Let's call it Beast of Burden. That's horrible. Mini Dromus. Dromacilla. Well, Dromacilla is probably what they would actually call it, but I like Mini Dromus. What would you name it? Yeah, how about Dromy? Hyacinth. Hyacinth. Why do you just default to this being how you name everything? Why? I feel there's a glaring problem with how her character's managed so far. From all we see and her connection to Ellie, Cyrene seems to be depicted as being very close to and loving the other Chrysos heirs. From what we've all seen, she's spent very little time at all with them herself. It's kind of like feels hollow, doesn't it? I mean, maybe. Because, like, it's not necessarily that she hasn't spent any time with them. Like, we already know that she spent some cycles where, like, Kevin did save her. And there was a Cyrene that, like, existed through that. But yeah, Ellie, I think, like, I'm hesitant to say for sure what's going on with her. Because she's one of those characters right now that we don't have a lot of information about what her actual motivations are. Like, yeah, she was there with Kevin the whole time, but also she's in this tomb thing, recording all the memories of stuff. There's a lot to her that we just don't know. And that includes why she cares about the Chrysos heirs, other than just that being Ellie's nature. Because, I mean, Ellie is like that even in Impact Third, right? That, like, she's always kind and she loves everyone regardless of who it is, even if they seem standoffish or mean initially. She literally dies for her out of love for humanity as a whole. So, like, that is very on brand for her in a lot of ways. Like, it doesn't matter if she's close with them or not. They exist, therefore Ellie loves them all. So, that's sort of how she is. But, like, yeah, it is a bit odd. Like, she hasn't had any other real, like, connection to it. But also, knowing what we know of Ellie, she doesn't have to be close to them to want them to, like, have a happy and fun life anyway. I don't know that Star Rail specifically has really, like, communicated that very well. Because a lot of this is rooted in, like, how Ellie's written in Impact Third a lot for me. Especially, like, lately, because we know, like, the whole Messenger of Love event in Impact Third right now. And, like, that's sort of, like, a thing that comes up a lot. Is, like, oh, Ellie comes off as hollow and shallow. But, like, she's never acting out of shallowness or whatever else. It's because she does genuinely care about people. And I think that's the same thing here, but, like, it's just not really, like, communicated as clearly as to why she is. She tells their tales, recalls stories their memories, but she feels like she spends all of their time behind the scenes. Yeah, I mean, that's not an incorrect assessment. I think I'm, like, waiting to see what they do with her, because, like, we're the only ones that saw Mem, so it's not like Mem got to talk to anyone. So, we can't really, like, rely on Mem being the person that gives her a connection. Again, I think, like, the easiest answer really is that it's just Ellie's nature. She loves everyone equally all the time. That's just how she is. Even in Impact Third. I just think that, like, maybe Star Rail could do a better job of it, but they also have intentionally kept stuff from us about her. So we'll have to see how they handle that, I think. I want to see a full cycle where she grows with them and has a real connection with them just once. Yeah. I don't know. I think you may be onto something, but I want to put a pin in that conversation until we see, like, because the next patch is, like, her patch. That's her focus patch, right? So, like, there's clearly going to be a lot more information about her and her motivations, what she's doing, because there's so much we don't know about her and why she does what she does right now. So I feel like I'm going to put a pin in that conversation and come back to it after next patch, because then we'll know a lot more about what her motivations have been the entire time. Because at present, the only thing I can say is it just seems like that's just how Ellie is. That it wouldn't matter who it is. But hard to say. Because, like, part of this is, like, she made a promise with Finan to do this stuff. She started this, like, whole thing from the very beginning. And that's the promise that she made at the first cycle. So there is that. And a lot of it's being acted out of from that point. But she also seems to have, like, there was that part of her that was, like, outside of Inforius that talked to March briefly. And there's, like, that whole thing. I don't know. There's a lot of weirdness about it. Feels a bit I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. I think that's just the best answer I can give right now. Like, I don't know that the game has really done a lot, and part of that might be intentional to, like, not tell us what her motivations are. Other than, like, she made a promise to Kevin at the start of everything. And it was their whole determination from the very first cycle to, like, stop Iron Tomb's awakening. So she dies in that first bit and dies continually over and over and over again to record this story because it's what she does and to maintain that promise that she kept in the very first cycle. So there's that part, but, like, she doesn't have a direct connection to any of the heirs necessarily out of that first cycle. So I don't know. I think maybe, but I don't want to judge how her character's written yet because we haven't really seen the end of her arc, and I'd like to judge that in its entirety. Because on the one hand, I do feel like there's a caveat to this stuff where sometimes it feels like Star Wars writes the stuff with an expectation that you have some familiarity with the characters, even the ones that are like variants of characters that already existed in Impact Third and stuff. And so I'm viewing it from like that lens, but like judging it just by itself. The only real arcs we've seen for her have just been Mem and her showing up in the story randomly to do stuff. Yeah, like, it is, at the moment, not well explained. But I think that that's probably deliberate. Because if I had to look at this from, like, Hoyo's perspective, and they're going to, like, reuse Ellie and do a whole, like, Flame Chaser arc again, right? She's going to play a crucial role in how this world is set up and how it operates. She has to be a unique existence. She has to have this, like, you know, love of humanity that's, like, a core part of, like, Ellie's character. They have to do all these things. But for, like, the Star Wars community, they don't have any of that. And, like, they have to reserve a lot of these revelations and a lot of her arc stuff, like, backloading it into the finale because they want her to be crucially important like she was in Impact Third. So I feel like they've left out a lot of information about her, what she's capable of doing, why she's doing what she's doing, and for whom. Except for, like, bits and pieces here or there. I lose close to all the Flame Chasers have a genuine care for them as individuals. Cyrene doesn't seem to have that, at least not yet. Yeah, and that is a crucial difference. Like, the Flame Chasers as a group in Impact Third, like, that exists because Ellie created the team. It was never officially recognized by Moth. That was the thing that they all did out of respect for her. She wanted that team to exist, and so all the other Flame Chasers, because they cared about her, went along with it. And she was with them through the entirety of the destruction of the previous era, until she dies to dissolve fate and let the next era have a chance to survive. So, like, she does have that direct connection to them that Cyrene doesn't really have right now. Unless there's, again, more information we just don't have right now. Like, no, Ellie didn't, like, live with them through 33 million cycles, but, like, she also died 33 million times for them. So, there's some questions about her motivations, and I think that's... Honestly, you know that I'm thinking about it, Impact Third did the same thing too, didn't they? Because, like, when we first met Ellie, we had no idea what she was. We kept hearing things like Mobius saying, like, oh, she's the least trustworthy person in the entirety of the, like, Golden Courtyard or whatever. Like, there was this recurring thing of, like, you can't trust Ellie. And even the way that they had, like, originally framed her character, they had it, like, she was in, like, a Hersher-type pose. She was shrouded in darkness and come off as, like, vaguely ominous. You weren't sure if you could trust her or not. And then we go through all the drama and struggles of the Elysian Realm arc, only to get to the very end and realize that, no, Ellie was actually being truthful about herself the whole time. That she was keeping stuff to herself because of her shyness or whatever, or because she wasn't sure how you'd react. She had her own insecurities to kind of work through. And that was the whole thing. But they backloaded a lot of, like, how she was, like, what she was actually doing and why, until, like, towards the end of that arc, where we actually understood in its entirety how Ellie operated. We got snippets of it a lot more than I think we get with Cyrene, but, like, they did kind of, like, delay a lot of that to, like, the bigger revelations at the end. And I suspect they're doing that again here. I think Cyrene loves Amphorius, that's true. I just wonder how about her personal connection to the heirs themselves. You know, a funnier explanation for that, I think, would be like, it's like when you read or like watch an anime where you get like very attached to the characters, and like it's just like a vaguely parasocial relationship. I do kind of like have the idea in my head that like Cyrene's just parasocial with all of them. She never had a connection to them directly per se. She just is vaguely parasocial after reading their stories for 33 million cycles. That's a really funny explanation to me. I like that. But I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, yeah, it is a little, like, missing information. We just don't know. And it is, again, it is just how Ellie is. But that's also not a super satisfying answer, necessarily. At least not for some people. We'll have to see. You know what? Yeah, we'll call it Stromy. Dino, yeah, it is a dino. That's a baby name, like me, is baby. Well then, Drummy, don't move while I check you over. She did carry their memories and stories for over 33 billion years. Yeah, exactly. Like, she carried their stories over and over and over again. So, like, she does... I feel like she definitely has an attachment, at least through nothing else than that. But, like, whether or not that's enough to justify it, I think is maybe up to you, the viewer, or player, or whatever. This young one's current physical condition, how should I say this, indicates significant potential for development. Too many big words, my brain hurts. They are still a baby, there's time. True, there's no hurry, it probably just hatched too early. Honestly, this little one is rather weak. Without special attention, it'll never grow into a proper dromus or even get to enjoy its daily red soil meals. Unfortunately, I've got my hands full with work at the Twilight Courtyard, so would you be willing to look after it? Something I need to know first. Why am I able to understand it? I'm wondering about that myself. Dromus can understand what we say, but they can't speak, and so everyone thinks. You must have some special connection with each other that allows this level of communication. How do I look after this thing? It's easy, I'll show you everything. After the workshop, we'll cover the expenses and provide space. So don't overthink it, just visit occasionally, play with it, and you'll be fine. What about its biological parents? About that, I need to have a word with you. I heard from the Keeper that his parents served in the Dromus troop. During a rescue, they ran into the Black Tide, and well, they've joined Thanatos now. Damn! Dead parents already? Jesus! Better to wait until it's older before telling it about this. Those things already got dead parents. Jesus. Sure, I'll raise it. Raise me up. Knew I could count on you. Thanks, I'll help whenever I can. Now your first job as a new parent is helping the little one get stronger. It's far weaker than typical Dromuses. As the story goes, Jerios gave all Dromuses 3 gifts. Indestructible musculation? I don't know what that fucking is. Perceptive spiracuity and uniting Chari splendor. Why with these words, Hyacinth? These traits show how well a Dromus is growing. Muscle what now? Muscle constitution. It's a term from that. If it's confusing, think it as strength. So they can communicate with spirits. Spiracuity is the measure of how deeply their potential can be tapped. Despite their simple appearance, Dromuses have incredible untapped potential. Chari, like charisma? It goes deeper than that. Dromuses can't speak, but they can get other beings to understand them. Some are even worshipped by people. I see. Then I'll leave Dromy in your hands. I'm this little one to become a super Dromus. Super Dromus! Health comes first. We'll check back in 3 weeks, see how it's improving. Many of you want to regret many life decisions. Oh, is it? I wonder if that's what Charlie sent me earlier. Yep, it's the thing Charlie sent me earlier today. Charlie literally sent this shit to me earlier today. And now all of you get to suffer the same as me. Have fun. All of you get to suffer with this.
This would be a romantic allegory like none that has been told before. You think so too, right?
You all get to suffer like I did. Congrats. Charlie sent me that without any context whatsoever. I'm like, God damn it. Why'd you turn Ellie into Lygus of all people? How dare you? Okay, so this is the Dromus event thing. What the hell is that noise? The fuck? Oh, he was just... Damn! Boy was just sprinting. What the fuck was that about? What the hell? Did you guys see that? That was weird. Okay, achieved. What did we get here? Oh, we touched it. That's why. Moving! Exactly. Let's see. Well, I guess, like, since you said this is like a 2-hour event, I don't know that I really want to sit here and do this one for 2 hours. If you guys want to see me do the Dromus event, we can dedicate a stream to it. Sometime next week, maybe. But I think that, like, we have a lot of, like, Zenless stuff to do. There's, like, 4 events that have been, or 3 or 4 events that are up right now that I need to power through. So we're probably going to do, like, a Dromus thing. Dromus have places to be, dude. Yeah, exactly. That boy is in a hurry. So yeah, I think we're going to call stream off for now. We'll come back to this sometime next week, maybe. And we'll do the Dromus event. So, here's what we got going on. Tomorrow, Sunday, at 8 p.m., we have Grounded stuff. I've been playing Grounded off stream. I've added a lot of new stuff to our base. We are largely prepped to go right into the fight with the Tarantula. We'll probably do it a few times. It's probably going to be a somewhat shorter stream, I think. Just because, like, there's not a whole lot of, like, story or anything to do with that. It's just going right into, like, the boss arena and fighting it. And whatever armor and stuff we want to build up. There's not, like, much else was added other than, like, a few not mounts, but, like, stuffed mounts and stuffed insects, things like that. There wasn't a whole lot really added to it. So unless we want to do some base building or whatever on stream, which we may or may not do, mostly be fighting the Tarantula a couple of times. Well, I do not have next week's schedule currently. What we do know is happening is Zenless will happen next week. We'll do more Shantae stuff. Depending on how long Shantae stuff goes, we may do more than one of the DLCs, because they're fairly short last time. Like, we went through the Friends of the Inn DLC pretty quickly. So we might be able to go through, like, the Ninja mode and, like, Jammies or Peach or the Beach mode or something like that as well. That will probably be Tuesday, and Wednesday will probably be Zenless. Assuming work doesn't kill my energy like it did this week, because I didn't even talk about that. Like, literally, I got home from work yesterday, like, on Friday, and I felt like there was, like, a pressure on, like, every inch of my body. Like, I was so worn out and tired. So, like, I took the night off, I kind of vibed, watched some, like, Marvel Zombies, and then just crashed. And then I canceled stream this morning, too, because I was like, I need sleep. And I slept until, like, 12:30. Like, I was out. Like, so, I slept for, like, 12 hours. Like, I was gone. So, like, assuming work doesn't kill my will to live, Friday will be Silksong, probably. And then art stuff Saturday morning, and then probably this again next Saturday. And we'll just do the Dromus event then. Unless something else comes up, or I want to do Zenless. So, I don't know. We'll see. Depending on what we do with Grounded tomorrow, Grounded's probably going to be put on hold after next session, just because we don't have a whole lot to do. So, maybe some other game. I don't know. We'll figure out something. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this one. And I'll see you tomorrow for more stuff. Bye!